Alright friends, welcome. We're playing some standard. I leave for the regional championship tomorrow. I'll be playing in DreamHack. You can see, of course, you can see it on my schedule. Check that out, right? And I'll be at DreamHack playing in the regional championship, which is standard, and I don't know what I'm playing yet. So we're playing standard all day. Also want to remind you all about the set review going to be on Thursday. Also some bad news about 10 new brews. Unfortunately, Wizards of the Coast did not listen to all of us who tried to warn them about having the early access on Thursday of next week, because most of the content creators will be traveling to a command fest somewhere across the country. So it really sucks. I can't do 10 new brews on early access. A lot of the big content creators will not be available for it. We tried to warn them. They didn't listen to us, which really sucks. But so we're doing 10 new brews a little bit later than I would like to be. But regardless, here we are. And we are trying out a deck on 5.0 in a league on Magic Online. J-Bone Capone played this. This is a Golgari fight rigging deck. It's kind of like a Golgari stompy deck. Fight rigging, of course, a pretty powerful enchantment. They meant it for a hideaway 5 enchantment, which means you look at the top 5 cards, put a card under it face down, and then at the beginning of combat, your turn, you put a counter on a creature, and then if a creature you control has 7 power, you play the card for free. So, big stuff to play for free here. Nissa, Flesh Gorger, Vraska, Invoke Despair, and pretty cool because all of his cards are cheap. Nissa, costs 5, but it's kind of a 7 drop. Gorger costs 7, but it's kind of a 3 drop. So, kind of a cool little spin on this deck here. Archfiend Dross, Shakedown Heavy of 2 big creatures. Scrap Gorger, pretty awesome card. And some kill spells, you get the idea. Duress, Whack, Shouldered, yada, yada, yada. Deck looks pretty cool, and we're going to try it out and see what we can do. I do want to remind you all that this month, my streams are sponsored by Gods Unchained, which is a somewhat new, it's not that new, I guess, a digital card game produced by Chris Clay, who was the head of Arena, I believe. And you can see cool graphics, stuff like that. I'll be playing it next week as part of the sponsorship for the stream. You can download it for free for yourself. Use the command Gods Unchained in chat, and there'll be a link to that also in the YouTube description. And check it out. Pretty cool looking stuff. I haven't played it yet. We'll be playing it next week on stream for the sponsor content, and looks sweet. Looking forward to trying it out. So give it a try for yourself. Gods Unchained. Again, the link is in chat, and the link is also in the YouTube description. Cool. Let's roll. All right. Shakedown, Cut Down, Archfiend down, Hot Dog. I have no idea, honestly. Gotta keep this. Hand's okay, not great, but Proving Ground, sure. Yeah, I don't know if I'm playing yet. Honestly, I really have no idea. I've been very, very busy with other stuff, so we'll just, we'll play whatever we play. We'll get there when we get there. Okay. Yogi Brown. Likest version of Jim open to playing new games. Remember, we can never get you to play Dominion as a Grim. Yeah, I mean, hashtag sponsored. A little incentive goes a long way. Chat, coming out with me. We draw Nissa. All right, well, 1 Shakedown Heavy, please. So, 6/4 Menace. Whenever it attacks, they may have me draw a card. If they do, you untap it and move from combat. Do I buy packs and boosters? Not really. I mean, depends. Fable of the Mirror Breaker number 2. I mean, we're just gonna keep jamming here. Let's move to combat and see if they want to let me draw a card or not.
Make a little noise here, huh? Come on, I can't hear you.
Didn't even notice that. They discarded an Olivia and an old Rustine. Some sort of reanimatory stuff going on here. Sure. That hit. I guess Archfiend if it draws is online. Obviously on the clock here with the Archfiend. It is a 6/6 flying for 6. 4 oil counters. When the last oil counter comes off, we lose the game. We lose. Here's Fable. Discarding a Braid and another Fable. We got the Nissa. I guess they're going to Cruelty. Alright. They've succeeded in their task of returning Olivia. I'm not sure why you wouldn't just return Traxa in this format, but... Oh, I'm sorry. They use the this thingy. Alright. So, discard the Nissa. We draw Scrap Gorger. What can I do, right? Just attack. Here they come. Will they have me draw a card? They will. Let me draw Takenuma. Also interesting. Let me just shake down and play Scrap Gorger here. Big. A little Graveyard Hate in Gorger, which is pretty cool. Could stop them from using Chapter 3 of Cruelty of Gix if it lives. They're going to Vamp. Or I'm sorry, not Vamp. Grim Tutor and go down to 5. Babel number 2. Land number 6. And Junji the Midnight Sky. Alright. We drop a Seiju. That's actually not bad. To kill a Reflection. And the Scrap Gorger can stop either one of these. Alright. Sure. Takenuma is pretty cool too. Let's just move to combat, I suppose. And just send in the clowns. Will they have me draw some cards? That's a draw. That's a draw. Alright. So a 6/6 Archfiend is coming in. It is lethal. They block with Junji. Okay. Sure. So they're going to block. I assume they're going to try and return something. Try and return their Olivia. So I'll just make a mana here and exile that. And I guess I would have lost 2. Those 2 anyway. Sick. All right, so we have 1 black floating. We Takenuma, it costs. Yeah, we can Takenuma and Scrap Gorger and Cut Down. That's pretty good. Oh, now you get this back too. That's true. Yeah. All right. It's early in the Sure. I mean, we were going to Cut Down, and we have Beseiju also. So we kill both the Fable thingies. They get back a dragon, we just kill them. It's like they have a bajillion things in place. So I don't know, whatever. Works for me. So, reanimatory stuff. But like, it's funny, because if that was a Traxa, we probably never won that game in a million years. So, don't know why you'd ever reanimate anything but a Traxa. Oh, right. I forgot the ability to Archfiend if it draws. I screwed up. Yeah, I forgot the triggers on this thing. This has another ability. Whenever your opponent controls dies, they lose 2 life. That's right. That's why we took 2. The 2, I just forgot the ability. The 2 damage I thought was from the Junji ability, even though I fizzled it. And I was just like, oh, I guess I didn't fizzle that. But that's why that went off. Got it. So we got T-Rex, we got Titan of Industry, Thrun, Terror Sunder, Flesh Gorger, Cut Down, Go for the Throat, Invoke Despair. Terror Sunder is interesting. A lot of Terror Sunders. So, like, I guess I don't think with these cut downs, honestly. Let's try and shave down on these to be a little more aggressive. Don't want Duress? I don't think so. Just bring in more threats. Bring in, like, Flesh Gorger. Probably Shieldred. We're taxing their removal pretty hard. Terror Sunder hits the Sagas, but like that's like not great. It does Exile too, though, so it exiles Junji and stuff. Despite being pretty clunky. Sure. I'm in. Let's try this. That's how we're learning, folks. Playing some games. Getting in. Getting ready. These are all lists that went 5-0 in leagues on Magic Online. One up. Alrighty then. Yeah, sure. Just Archfiends for days. You pity the field of my regionals? Thanks, appreciate it. Just no, I didn't blank. Set reviews tomorrow, folks. I'm on a schedule now. Alright? Check it out. It's on the. It's on. I'll post it on Twitter every Monday, and then also the schedule function on Twitch I'm using as well. So you can just look at the Twitch schedule and see what I'm streaming at certain times. So. Uh-oh. Poor Scrap Gorger. Luckily we drew a 3-drop, so. What's up, Goober? Oh! Alrighty then. Alright. Fellow Chucker, eh? Fortunately, they're on the play, so they are winning the race. Oh, alright. Well, whatever, I guess. They did the thing before I did the thing. What's up, Harlequin? Sell out with me? Oh, yeah. Alright, thanks for playing, I guess. They're playing Archfiend, Fable, Luca, Cruelty. So they're kind of like mixing in fight rigging with the reanimation stuff. Trax is pretty busted. So yeah, turn 3 Atraxa. Or turn 4 Atraxa. Alright, you just literally can't ever win. So let's go to the next game, I guess. I don't like Atraxa. Not really a fan. It's not like ban. Oh, I mean, there's no way that the card we hit's better than Atraxa, unfortunately. So I mean, like, I'll play it, but all right, yeah, that's not nearly good enough. I counter here, kill this, and attack. They have a full 7-card hand. They have the Saga anyway. All right, yeah. Yeah, I think that Atraxa should be a cast trigger. I don't know, but yeah, the feeling when your opponent puts Atraxa in play, which is not a difficult thing to do, is very like, all right, we can keep playing this game, I guess, but it just doesn't matter anymore, you know. Yeah, it's not ban worthy at all. It's just sort of like extremely polarizing, where once Atraxa resolves, it just invalidates everything else that happened for the most part. Kind of similar to how Emrakul the Promised End was in Standard. It's just like, all right, you have his Atraxa now. If I can't win the game like this turn, the game is over. What are we gonna want here? I feel like we need Duress because they're just like a better version of our deck in the sense that like they did the big thing better than us. Take up Vraska. Maybe the Nisses. We don't really need to grind here. And try this. Yeah. Alright. On the play. And it's great. We have our version of the nuts here. Shake down at the fight rigging. Probably should cut the cut downs. Yeah, that's fair. I could buy that. They might have like these too. Really no, honestly. Duress! Alright. Sure. Alright. We got nothing. The river. Yeah, this kind of sucks. Fight rigging. Ooh, naked fight rigging. Question is, what do we do now? Do we terrace under the fight rigging? Do we just hold on to this for the creature they play? We don't actually have any threats, which kind of sucks. Alright. Shakedown heavy. Attack. In for 3. We have the Asunder, so if they go for a big creature, we can destroy the fight rigging. Leave my big, stupid creatures alone. Fight rigging number 2. Alright. Yeah. So all dressed up with nowhere to go. Untap and draw another land. Cool. All right. I mean, kill the first thing they play. Archfiend of Idros, sure.
Get off my plane.
Get out of here. The problem is we're just not killing them fast enough, and we just have freaking 10,000 lands, so... Alright, please don't draw any spells anymore. Thank you. I hope their hand is Atraxa. Alright, Takanuma. Soundboard sounds weird, how so? Isn't clear? Like, what do you mean isn't clear? Alright, here you go. Yeah, the volume's a little screwed up. I have to fix it. When I updated things, it screwed everything up. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Alright. That wasn't that bad, at least. Let me go Terra Sunder. Alright. I mean, sure. I'll take a Helix. Problem, of course, is that they have, like, infinite rebuys next turn, and they can just make me draw a card. Oh, wait, this is not the thing, right? Okay. Like, they just let me draw a card, cast Traxa next turn, off the treasure. Invoke Despair. Close. A lot of farce for Invoke Despair. That's a lot of farce in the Invoke Despair deck. Holy crap. There are 6 farce in this deck? I don't know. I don't know about that one. This is a big one here. I mean, it seems pretty hard for them to miss this turn with all the draws. They should discard 1 card. Yeah, it's probably to catch just attack, cast Traxa. It's going to be a 5/5 too. It's a big goblin. How does that go 5-0? Uh-huh. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty hard to beat, unfortunately. I mean, they only got 4 spells, I guess, or 4 cards. Oh, did I screw up? I should have blocked, I guess. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm like just waking up. I woke up like an hour ago. Yeah, I should have obviously blocked. That was. I'm sorry. Well, I'm sorry. I didn't know they were casting this. We thought they were. I didn't know. Unfortunately, this is all of our. Oh, he tapped the. Come on, auto tapper. It tapped my Llanowar Wastes instead of a Forest. Oh, you motherfucker. How do you tap a pain land when you have 3 forests in play and a forest in your hand? Unbelievable. I'd probably still lose this game, honestly. Because we kill this, attack, they let us draw, they untap, just get it back anyway. We probably still lose, honestly. So, Shakedown Heavy is, I don't know. Letting your opponent just, deny your creature is pretty rough. But, alright, sure. It's fine. Alright, try it again. Sure. Sounds good. Yeah, a lot of farce. Cabaret Courtyard. Okay. Freaking love farce. Yeah, prioritizing the Scrap Gorger for mana 2 over the Painland is pretty wild too. I guess it's my fault. I should just tap manually, but get him out and say go. Sure. This stand's pretty good. Why 70 Forest? I don't know. Ambitious Farmhand? Okay, this is cool. We're playing an Ambitious Farmhand deck later. We're also using the Cabaret, the fetch land to get the plains in the other land. Kind of cool. So probably just the mono white deck splashing red for Fable. Do we slam jam the Archfiend? Another green source too. I can't even cast Invoke. It sucks. Yeah, let's play Archfiend. Big Papa. They obviously have a lot of good kill spells in their deck. That exile and so on and so forth, but Intrepid. Oh, whoa. Okay. I don't know what this is then. Alright. Well, we are pretty far from casting Invoke Despair, unfortunately. How about Archfiend number 2? How about it? Go get him, buddy. Cut down now does 4 damage. Unlucky. Alright, I have no idea what's happening anymore. We're off the rails. Unlucky Witness and Intrepid Adversary are here. Brutal Cathar's here also. Sure. That's annoying. Sure. So we shake down heavy, attack. We'll use cut down on their turn. See what happens. Just like red white humans. Yes, citizen. Leave him alone. He didn't do anything wrong. Johnny Rock reset. Thanks so much. Why would they leave the Unlucky Witness back? That seems strange to me. Obviously, just cut down hits. We're in insanely good shape. They can flip this. I mean, sure. Lose 2. They gain a bunch. We block here. We are on the clock here with the Archfiend. We will lose in... I guess we lose next turn. But there's dead, right? So... yeah, I mean... attack. Getcha. Archfiend living on the edge, but taking it down. Alright, so we're going to bring in Whack, Flesh Gorger, maybe Shieldred, cut Veraska. This doesn't seem very good either. And I don't know. What else do we, maybe don't Shoulder, maybe? That's Whack. Tear Sunder seems... I don't know. I mean, they could have Ossification, probably. Which makes sense they would have that card. Titan of Industry, too. I guess I won't bring these in. Let's try this. How well do you feel Arena preps you for paper events? It's funny, actually. I do think that there's like an amount of unfamiliarity when it comes to like, it's like prepping for paper is, it's a little bit different than prepping for online. I know when I played in the SCG-Con Invitational, like a few years ago, it was like the first big event after COVID, and it was split format. It was Modern and Standard. And I played Hammer Time in Modern, and Mono Green Aggro in Standard. And when I was playing the Modern rounds, I felt very comfortable. It's just like, I was playing Modern, doing my thing, you know? But when I was playing the Standard rounds, I had never played any of the cards before in paper. And I felt a little rusty, I guess. Or just a little like, unnatural. It didn't feel familiar to me. We can keep this. So there is an amount of that, to an extent of like the type of practice you're getting. Funny story, Max Teets, Ancient Game resub, Kenzel resub, thanks so much. Good friend of mine. And I used to play Magic back in the day, won an invitational. And Max enjoys smoking marijuana. It's one of his hobbies. And he used to test while smoking on Magic Online. And he played a ton of his one deck, his Valakut deck. And he only played it while smoking. So, ton of it. And never played it while not smoking. And he found that when he played in the tournament that he played, he wasn't smoking, obviously, and he was sober, he didn't feel nearly as comfortable because it was just like the state of being he was in while learning it. So, like, it seems like you're just doing the thing. When you're playing online, you're playing in a slightly different setting, like, you're still, it's still different, which is kind of weird. So, kind of interesting. So, I will say for sure that, we got Fable here. I think that I'm going to try, I might even play in, like, a small side event on Friday with whatever standard deck that I have. Because just to kind of get a feel for the cards and a feel for playing, kind of get into it. Valakut, the Smoking Pinnacle. All right. I don't smoke personally now, so Max is good people. I miss Max. Max kind of retired from Magic and lives in Florida now. Just gonna cast Phyrexians, I guess. I'm gonna hold the Boseiju. Definitely has value, so play this. It goes. Let's go. Phyrexians, Shakedown. Let's get the Flesh Gorger. We got a ways to go. We need to find one of our big biggins, but Monastery Mentor, more powerful than Third Path Iconoclast. Well, yeah, it's more powerful because it costs 3 instead of 2. Like it's definitely a more powerful card. Is it a better card? Could a Loxabots type deck work in Pioneer? There aren't really any like 0, Memnite and stuff. Farmland number 2. Get another plane. This is a weird deck our opponent's playing. They discarded a Might. Very strange deck. Alright, draw a big creature. That is not a big creature. Well, this is a kind of crappy hand, honestly, but sure. Once we draw a large creature, we'll be in good shape. Alright. Well, all the Flesh Gorgers are lined up. How pumped was I for a Monastery Mentor reprint? I don't know. I'm like not the biggest Mentor fan. The card's cool, but it's cool. 14. Courtyard. I imagine they're playing Sarah, whatever it's called, the 4-drop Lurrus. It's very good with these Cabaretti lands. Sarah Paragon's the one. Nothing? Alright. Definitely concerned that if I draw a big creature, we're going to kill it. But what is this? Sarah Parallelogram, exactly. They're going to touch Spirit Realm on their Fable. Gross. We're going to draw another land. Gross. Ay, ay, ay. Bring back Fable. Do I want to hit anything here? They have 4 cards in hand? I guess not. I don't know what they're playing, honestly. Their deck is very odd. It's like kind of creature-y, but also kind of mid-rangey. $10. Nothing? They clearly have, like, Destroy Evil or something in hand. They're just going to kill whatever I play. Sucks. Come on. Alright. I mean, I guess we're just going to start killing things. Brutal game here. The Wandering Emperor. Sure. I think we're dead, folks. I guess if we, like, just play a big creature and these things trigger, I can live, but We need to tear asunder the reflection and probably the... Yeah, they're super wide. We gotta kill some stuff here. Alright. Let's kick this. And I guess we get rid of this. Taking 2 here off of the things too. I guess I could also besiege you. Maybe hold this terrace under my hand. Yeah, let's do that, I guess. What's up, Soul? Yeah, there's no way that whatever creature we play lives here. Just gonna go to game 3 probably on this pretty terrible draw. Think they have enough mana. We're not worried about that. Down to 4. All right, folks. We need to play a big creature, and it needs to stick. Here we go. Come on, opponent. All right. Next game. Tough game, obviously. Pretty bad draw. Let's try what? I guess I want Shielded, right? Because like they don't really kill big creatures that well, in theory. I don't think I want this whack either. Like they showed us a bunch of white creatures in game 2, and then it just didn't do anything in game 3. Really weird. Maybe I want these Titans too, honestly. Titan's a pretty big thing. It's obviously the disenchant's really good. Like, do I want these cut downs? I'll bring in Titans. I don't cut two cut downs. It's like so weird because like they played a bunch of creatures in game 2. They didn't play any game in game 3. I don't know. Let's try this. Maybe I want the 4th Asunder over. Nah, let's try this. Whack is whack. Not blind. All right. I mean, hopefully they play creatures, and we draw lands. Okay. Shelly into Evoke Despair. That plan never fails, right? No 2-drop. 1 Archfiend to Vidross. We'll Archfiend first. Wedding Announcement. Alright. Oh! No! No! I guess I wanted all my disenchants. They just threw me off so much in game 1. Like they played like the 3/1 Lifelinker and Brutal Cathar and like all these random creatures. No code. Actually, I'm sorry. The link, you can use the link. The link use that link in chat. Yeah. There's no like, it's just gonna die, but there's no like download goals or anything. All right, you're up. Hopefully they kill this. We'll play Shouldered. What is going on? It's not doing anything. Maybe they have an Emperor and they want to hold it for when I attack. It's fine. Full 7-card grip. Destroy evil. All right. Just not doing anything. All right, draw land. All right. We're gonna invoke Despair here. A bunch of reactive cards. We'll hold Shoulders. Let's invoke Despair. Kill their announcement. Kill their threats. Draw a card. Build up to our Titan. Go from there. Yesterday, an opponent played an Archfiend into my Glissa. Attack, no blocker, move the oil. Glissa is pretty good against Archfiend to remove those counters. Alright, so I didn't draw a land, but it's fine. What beyond the years? Nothing again? My opponent's deck is the weirdest deck I've ever seen. Full stop. Alright, let's play Archfiend. Make them deal with it. Say go. I don't... It looked like mono white with Fable. But then they played a bunch of weird creatures in game 2. And they have a bunch of mountains in play now also. I mean, that's cool. I mean, they're gonna... I'm gonna kill this now. They're not gonna attack, I don't think. Let's take this deal. Let's just deal with 2. Playing standard. Trying out a bunch of decks at 5 voted leagues. Trying to get ready for the regional championship. If you're tuning in, welcome. We could wait and try and like get them if they attack, but like they're probably not attacking, honestly, after the pause and stuff. Let's just take the guaranteed 2 damage. All right, I mean, this is it, folks. This one's for the game. You got a little fight rigging going on here. Do they have a Destroy Evil or something similar? Hideaway. Invoke Despair. Love it. Combat. Love it. Yes. Attack for 7. All right, your turn. Feeling pretty good here. Uh-oh. Just kill one of these. Put them down to 3. They obviously have to be able to deal with this. And I have Shieldred too, so putting them lower. Yeah, I'm just going to kill one of these. We clearly have too many kill spells in our deck post-board, because they're just like, I guess they're just mid-range. I don't even know. Sure. Destroy Evil, that's fine. Obviously, we have 2 boomers in our hand. They do have 4 cards left, which is a lot of cards, but let's see if we draw a land or not. We draw a land, it's probably Titan time. We don't draw a land. All right. It's Shelly time. How many Destroy Evils could they possibly have, right? Your turn. Add a counter. Set reviews tomorrow, folks. Schedule. I know I never had a schedule before, but now I do. Check it out on Twitter. There's also a schedule on Twitch proper, like on the actual Twitch page, which is dope. I should probably put that in my thing. Lantern Flare? Lantern Flare deals X damage, target creature, planeswalker, and you gain X life. Alright, I guess. It is just Boros cards I own, I guess. It's an interesting card. Take 2. And draw land. No, Scrap Gorger's fine. Hideaway for Invoke Despair again. Is Invoke Despair better than Flesh Gorger? Flesh Gorger's pretty good when they're at 9. Invoke Despair's dope. Let's see Invoke Despair. Alright, add a counter. Who handles my ad sales? What do you mean? Leave my stuff alone. How are they playing so many mountains in their late on arms deck? God. Oh, just leave me alone. Leave me alone. There's the land. Go get him, buddy. Emailed me about advertising and never heard back. You emailed my Jim Davis and MTGA account? I mean, what was it a reference to? I get solicitations somewhat often. A lot of them are crap, so I delete them. But I might have mistaken what your ad was. Says the person playing 6 Forest in the Invoke Despair deck. All right, fine. You're right. Okay, you're right. You got me. All right, 4/4 and shield counter. Shields up, captain. On, I guess the 4/4. I guess this is mana value, exile. The shield counter is pretty bad, honestly. Maybe just gain 5 life. Whatever, sure. So your opponent, I'm particularly looking forward to playing against at the Pro Tour. Not really. Just play, you know? Alright, Late on Arms, got it. They have Spirit Realm. That's a card they could have, yeah. It's trying to break my shields. Ain't nobody gonna break my spirit. I think I just block. That is weird, Johnny. The contact form always works in theory. Johnny, are you in the Discord? You're a sub. That's very odd. Are you in the Discord, Johnny? I'm gonna block. Whatever. Breaks the shield. If I can kill it, they can kill it. But we can't just take 4 over and over again, so whatever. Land. Boros control. It's like, yeah, it's Boros. We're also scared of Wandering Emperor too, which kind of sucks. Awesome. Sounds good, Johnny. Yeah, just send me a message on Discord. I'm not sure why that didn't work. And I'll have to check. We had some issues with the email thing, which kind of sucks. So I'll have to try and make sure that's working. I'm just going to attack. They have Wandering Emperor as their last card. It sucks, but whatever. There's a time and it's right, and you know you must fight. Loran draw? I love Loran draws. Drawing cards is really fun. Everyone loves drawing cards. Except when they're frickin' swamps. Got a knight here, too. Buster. That's a good draw. Alright, I mean, they're a 1. I have a Trampler in play, so... Loran draw? Alright, Loran draw. They're going to play Intrepid Adversary, so you're dead? Is that what you're saying? It sounds like you're saying you're dead. Alright, so you won the match against Boros cards. I would say overall I'm fairly unimpressed with this deck. Honestly, mostly due to the presence of Go for the Throat, because you just can't rely on your huge creatures. Let's take a look at unsap.gg and see what we're thinking of the deck here. Just give me 1 second to get this fired up, because overall, not super impressed. Feels very one-trick pony. I just think the card Shakedown Heavy is pretty bad, too, honestly. So, like, you know, Fire Rigging is a pretty powerful card. I do like the idea that this deck is able to play, you know, like Flesh Gorger and these kind of, like, bigger cards you can play for cheaper also. But Shakedown Heavy just seems too freaking bad. You know, it's kind of a tempo-y format where, like, if your opponent can just let you draw a card or two and advance their board, it's pretty damning, honestly. And there isn't really much else to the threat base besides Archfiend and Shakedown Heavy. So, I don't know, kind of interesting. Obviously, playing Invoke Despair and stuff like that is pretty sweet. The Flesh Gorger plus Shakedown plus Rigging and interaction is pretty cool too, but overall, not very exciting. I don't know. So, many more decks to play, but you two folks love you. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.